Hey guys, JayKrawls here. Just recently promoted my laser gunner to rank 5, so I kind of wanted to show you what you'd expect if you get him up to rank 5. You get a boost of 5 dodge, 5 power, 5 bravery, 3 crits. You get 5 offense. He gets armor at rank 5, 50, and 25 more health points. So that's what you can expect when you get him to rank 5, so a total of 380 hit points on this unit. Now, one of the questions or the comments people are saying is, well, they're not going to be good against tanks, and if the boss strike coming up is the rebels again, they're going to be useless units. Well, I wanted to throw an element trooper in there and freeze the tanks to see if that would change the dynamic of the unit. Because in a boss strike, yeah, you're not going to put all the laser units down, and you're probably not going to want to put them on the front row. But if you have one and he's ranked up pretty nicely, right here in the center would be a nice place for a guy like that, because he can shoot the whole row whenever necessary. So let's see what happens on this video. I also put in the BC, the UH-1B, just so I could shoot the snake. Even though the heavy laser, well, not the heavy laser, but the other shot on the laser gunner can hit planes. So you see, I froze those guys, the mega tanks on the front, and it took about half of their life at the beginning. Now that's just 2 shots, and killed one, and the other one is pretty much a dead unit. And you see it took a pretty good shot there and still survived. So let's do another one of his heavy laser shots, and took out the front row. Now it's brung the 2 tank killers up to me. Now I almost lost my mega there, which would have been a little disturbing, but you can see that the shot just about took all the health. It does not do as good against vehicles and tanks as it does against units, but if you've got an ET or 2 ETs and you throw in there and you freeze those units, having at least one of those guys in the middle will be helpful. Now here's another battle that I did not use any ETs in, just to see how it would do against mega tanks and vehicles. And you can see here against the brute, it treats the brute just like it treats a person, and does pretty well against it. Alright, now let's do it again with this guy. That time took out the brute. Still not doing too much to the mega tank. Mainly 20s. Alright, now I'm going to use the second shot against the plane here, and it got a crit, 191, just about killed it. So I believe with just one more shot I'd be able to take out that Sopwith and the rocket truck in the back here. So that second shot on the laser gunner is useful for planes. And remember, it has 90% armor piercing, so that 100 damage that it did to the mega tank up front, it's knocking its hit points out. I wish it did a little bit more. I wish it had a little more power on that second shot, but I don't think they wanted to put another unit up there that was just completely annihilate the whole board. Especially if they're getting ready to do another boss strike with against tanks and stuff. So now this hitman does use poison on him, and it did maybe 25%. Took about 25% of his health with the poison. So let's do another shot there. Got a crit on that mega tank. And I just love this shot right here. And I'm going to do that shot again to finish up these last two guys. So you know, a lot of people say this unit is not worth having, but I would have one or two. Just it looks like it's going to be a perfect unit for right there in the middle. And when it's ranked up to rank 6, it's a completely good unit to have right there in the center, especially on a boss strike on the front row. It can just chew through the armor of those units on the front row. Or if you're trying to clean up the last row as it comes forward and it's got a few units on it and a little lower health, you can use that shot just to finish those guys off. So, not the strongest unit. The Legendary Mammoth is a much better unit, but it's still an overall pretty cool unit considering it's a laser unit, which laser units are not usually known for being very good. So. With that, I have mixed feelings on the guy. I still think it's useful to at least have one right there in the middle, so you can cover the whole board when necessary. And it's cool that he got armor, so that makes him just a little bit stronger there. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments or questions, just leave those below. Subscribe to my channel and share it on your pages so other people can see and make the decision before this sale goes away, because who knows, people in your guild just may need this unit to help them in the boss strike, but you guys can be the judge of that. Alright, thanks for watching.